we are back again. That's Uncle Sam Brower. That was my father's brother. Only one boy. There I am, the bar mitzvah boy, in my blue serge suit. There's Uncle Morris, my father's older sister, my mother's sister Goldie's husband. Sam Brower was a brother, of course, like I said. Uncle Morris looks young. Uh-oh, there's Albie Landau. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of seeing himself. There's my brother, and I remember that Hollywood suit he had. That what they call that, a Hollywood suit. My brother was born. This is like he's 17. There's Billy Brower. That's Sam and Ruthie Brower's son. We don't speak to them anymore. There's Stephen Pokris. The Browers kissed the family goodbye. There's Stewie Dickman in the middle there, and there's Albie Dickman again. This is all the chairs are lined up in my mother's living room. There's Flora Dickman, Flora and Albie, my father's baby sister. Always referred to her as his baby sister, his kid sister, and she was only the same age as my mother. There's Aunt Phoebe Rosoff, and there's Uncle Sam Brower again, and that maid, I can't remember her name, but that was the Asheroff's maid. There's my dad, and my parents had her to help in the kitchen. So there's my dad in the kitchen cutting or something, cutting pickles probably. Cutting pickles, I remember that. And there's Aunt Ruthie, that's Sam Brower's wife on the left there. Like I said, something happened with my mother's side of the family, and my Uncle Sam Brower kissed the family off, and his son Billy, who was my first cousin, kissed us off. There's Goody, and I think that's one of the Schatz girls, the twins. That could be Sandy Schatz or Linda Schatz, I'm not sure. There's Bobby again, and there's Aunt Esther. Uncle Jack was my father's oldest sister, so they were older than I was, a lot. Oh, I think that's Linda Landau, and there's Miriam, and that's got to be Joy Helene in 1954, I guess Shelley, and there's Bonnie Landau and Uncle Adolph. All the people are sitting in the living room. My mother and father had borrowed bridge chairs and set them up around the perimeter of the living room for the bar mitzvah because the house was so small. There's Uncle Jack again, just in his tie. And there's the bar mitzvah boy and Cousin Albie. God, 13 years ago. Not 13 years ago. It's 57 years ago. And there's Uncle Sam Rosoff, I think. Uncle Lou. I don't know who that is. And there's Aunt Rosie. There's Aunt Rosie, and that's going to be Aunt Sarah there. Yeah, that's Aunt Sarah. That's my father's sister. Rosie was married to my father's brother Lou. There's Aunt Rebecca Hershkowitz. She was married to Uncle Adolph. She was my father's older sister. And there's Aunt Lil, a profile of her. I don't know who that is. That is Linda. That's Rose Linda. That's one of the Schatz twins. My father's brother Bernie had twin girls. There's Aunt Lil, the mother of the twin girls on the left. I don't know. I think that might be Ruthie Brower's mother. I'm not sure. I don't know who these two ladies are. I remember them, but I don't know who they are. I can't place them, unfortunately. So there's Aunt Goldie. That's my mother's older sister with the glasses on. Like I say, she was a matriarch of the family. And this looks like me again, holding up who? That could be Joy Helene. I'm not sure if it's Joy or not, but that could be Joy. And there I am. What a handsome devil. There's Aunt Minya. That's my mother's baby sister. And it looks like Uncle Morris sticking his head in. There he is. Yep, that's Uncle Morris, married to my mother's sister, Goldie. Oh, there's my brother, and there's Susan. Susan was born in 49, so she's got to be like 5 years old there. And my brother, look how the handsome devil. Look at those two Schatz boys. My God, what a duet. And there's my mom. My dad's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, Uncle Morris stuck his head. And there's my father, smiling, happy, always smiling, always having a good time, always enjoying himself. Yeah. Oh, there's Uncle. Uncle was my mother's uncle, married into the family in Russia when my mother's parents were killed. Like I said, he brought the sisters and the one brother out of Russia all the way across Europe. I think it took him a year to get across. Trying to explain that all the children were his. He was like a young man in his 20s, and then Goldie, I think at that time, was 10 years old or something. So it was really quite a task. That could be Sherry Donna down there with her hand overhead. There's Albie. That's probably Sherry and Aunt Manya. Aunt Manya is the mother of Sherry. There's Uncle Albie eating. And Tanta. Tanta was my mother's sister. My mother's aunt. And there's the Schatzes. Bert, and Betty, and Susan, and Harry, and my brother Sam on the side. There he is. Get in here. Get a little closer. God, I remember that tie that my brother's wearing. Remember my mother's dress? I don't remember my father's tie. He probably borrowed it from somebody for my bar mitzvah. And Gil, the photographer, always manages to take a lot of film with a cake. I hope the sound comes out over the noisy projector in the back. That's it. Comb your hair, get the dandruff all over the cake. There you go, giving his sister Susie a kiss. Oh yeah, everybody's getting kisses now. Wow. Let's see if my brother doesn't want a kiss. No way. No way. Okay. What am I going to do? Am I going to cut the cake? No, Aunt Manya cut the cake. She was the official cake cutter at my bar mitzvah. I remember that. Aunt Manya, she's taking the knife out of my hand. I'm sure that's Aunt Manya. There's my mother. No, it's Aunt Manya. I remember that. There's my mother. Aunt Manya was the official cake cutter. And there's Uncle Sam Brower. Some of my cousins might not want to even have him identified. Well, that could be Uncle Bernie's mom, because she's holding Joy Helene, or somebody. And here's my dad. What's my dad doing? I don't know who those two are. I just got a glimpse of them. Didn't get a good glimpse of who they were. My mother adjusting her glasses. Oh, takes the glasses off. Hollywood. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hollywood. I think that was in our dining room. The dining room was a room about 9 by 10, or 10 by 11. Very tiny. The whole house was tiny. But they called it a Cape Cod with an expansion attic. So we had when my dad bought the house, the attic was finished, and then he finished the basement. When my sister got a little older, she took over the attic space, and my brother and I moved into the basement. And we had our own bathroom. We had a 2-bathroom house then. There's Aunt Goldie. That's got to be Joy Helene. That would be her granddaughter. Wow. Happy, happy, happy. Everybody's so happy. My father was a paper hanger, so that's the wallpaper he put up. And now this is, I'm not sure if this is the same weekend or what, but this is the backyard of Franklin Square. This is the backyard of the house that my parents owned in Franklin Square. There I am. I'm picking my sister up. I don't know why. What are we doing? Got to be around the same time. It looks a little bit warmer because my mother's out there in her short-sleeved dress. So's my sister. I don't know. There's a little bit of flowers blooming in the background. Where are we going? I don't know. There's my father. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, goodbye.